From the overflow of his fullness, we received grace upon grace, much more. One of the things that I believe truly with all my heart is that if we want to experience a much more year, then we have to have much more of him. And of course, when we look at more, we understand that more always means an increase, an addition to. But when you add the word much to the more, then there has to be a greater expectation. It is greater in quantity, amount, extent, degree, importance, significance, more than expected, and a far greater considerable amount than anything you could imagine. Where does this much more come from? Well, it comes from a God who is much more. See, he is a God of abundance. He's not a God of lack. I mean, we all want the much more, right? I want to see the much more. I want to see the much more in my finances. I want to see the much more in my relationships. I want to see the much more in this church. But the much more is going to be birthed out of my relationship with Jesus. And understanding that he came to represent the Father. And what is the Father's heart in the much more? So his fullness will always be our overflow or our much more. His fullness. It comes out of that place.